Hi Dresser Cuties, Winnie here. Today we're going to draw the Among Us logo, so let's get started. To draw this logo, because it's mostly text on a straight line, I've gone ahead and taped this ruler to my table so that I don't have to keep holding on to it. But if you like, you can also use a pencil and just draw a straight line at the top and bottom and then erase it afterwards. Okay, so let's start with the A, which is basically like the Among Us character, and I'm just going to start about right here. So I'm going to come to my ruler edge right here and just draw this big curve. So it's kind of this A right here, and go all the way up, and at the top about right here, I'll just say about here, and I'm going to bring it down. So that's a general curve that you're aiming to draw. Then from there, I'm going to come about in this area right here and draw the visor area. So more towards this edge. I'm going to draw a curve and come over here. And about right there, I'll stop, come down, and connect with a soft curve. So I just want to make sure I get this visor area in. Then I can come down and say, let's see here, about right here, right in the center. I'm going to give myself a curve right in the center. Then from there, I'm going to start to bring down a curve for the legs on both sides. And then I can just go ahead and connect it. And so I have my ruler here, so it's nice and straight. So I'm just following my ruler. There. And then of course you gotta draw the pack. So right where you started this helmet area, this visor, just come out. And we're gonna pop out this pack right here. Bring it down. And about right here, I'll just go ahead and tuck it in. And that is the hardest part of this logo, this A right here. So then from there, I'm going to go ahead and write the words, the letters out. So we're going to start with the M. So right next to this A. So say about right here. I'm going to give myself a point, and I'm going to angle it out all the way to the top. So right next to it. So go all the way to the top. Look at my camera, make sure I'm about the same height as the A. So you're using your A as your guide, and then I'm going to bring it right back down. So I'm creating this peak right here, and it goes all the way down. So it's really nice to have this ruler right here, and I'm going to create the same peak on this side as well. And go all the way to the top, and once again come right back down. Just make any adjustments I need. There. Okay, so then now the O. The O is very ovalish, very thin, so right next to this M. I'm going to start at the top, so say about right here. Look at my camera, make sure. About the same height as the M, and from here I'm just going to go ahead right next to the M and draw this oval, thin O, and I'll just come in here once again and thicken everything. Okay. Now the N, so right next to it once again. So your goal is just try to make about the same space between each letter. So about right here again, give myself a point. I'm going to come straight down for my N, and then right here I'm going to round it off a tiny bit. It's a little bit different on this N right here, and give it a little tip, and then a slight curve down, but also very thin. And same thing over here. So I'm going to come down to connect. So then now we have our G. So our G, once again, I'm gonna come right across, nice and thin. So say about right here, I'm gonna go up. Just make sure I hit my edge right here for the N. And bring it down. So nice and thin as well. Right next to the N. Come right back down. So it's kind of like drawing this oval for the O. But we're going to stop right there and then say about right here, I'm going to come out. So once again, I'm going to come in here and just thicken this up. There, we have among. Okay, so now for us, I'm going to skip a little bit of space and I'll just start about right here. And get my tip area about right here. And so this U right here is kind of like this A, but upside down and a little bit thinner. So we're going to angle a little bit. Come to the bottom, round it off, and go back up. There. So as you can see, it's not a straight line right here for your usual U. There's a slight angle. And now for the S. So right here, once again, just like the G, I'm going to come right next to it, say about right here. Make sure I hit the same edge right here, looking at my camera, and I'm going to swirl my S. Nice and thin as well, come down and loop. And thicken my S. And don't worry, it's not going to be exactly, we are freehanding this logo. So we just want to get approximate look that when we look at it, we know that is definitely the Among Us logo. So just remember, the text is pretty thin all the way across. And so I'm going to remove this ruler here. And ta-da! You can always come in here so that it's not so straight, like right here, the U. I can round it off a little bit more now that I've removed my ruler. So it doesn't look like we technically had a ruler right underneath. So just round it off a little bit, wherever you need. And that is pretty much it. I really hope I helped you draw this Among Us logo, and I helped you make it fun and easy, because I know a lot of you have been following my Among Us characters and drawing them and showing them to me on Instagram, and so I thought you would definitely want to draw the logo as well. So I really hope this helped you out. Thanks so much for watching, and if it did, please make sure to subscribe and turn on your notification bell so you won't miss any new Draw So Cute videos. See you later.